right, I'm back. Hoo-wee. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, and welcome to BWTM Sports and Gaming. No, I'm just kidding. So we're back. Let me just check how long it's been since I've been back. Probably a month, 2 weeks. There's that one 3 weeks ago. Yeah, I've lost track of time, but this is what has become of the channel, I guess. But yeah, as you can see in the title, I know a lot of people. There's a couple of people around me that I've talked to that are not very interested in this in this topic, but I'm going to talk about it anyway, just for a little bit, not too long. But I'm not obsessed with this topic at all, to be honest. I mean, especially when you don't really hear anything about it. I mean, last time I heard something new about this was last week, I think. I'm just having some Coca-Cola Classic with me, by the way. So if I pause in between, it's probably because of that. I got some crickets in the background as well. It's still summer here in Australia, so yeah, this is how it's gone down. But so Dillian Whyte's got 5 days now to sign this contract for Fury, which is very interesting, I find, because this guy was just for years on end, like the last 4 years, he's been rambling on about how he wants a shot, this and that, blah blah blah. But he doesn't want to take this fight. I mean, the only thing TS Boxing, I don't care if it's a talking microwave as long as it can beat the let me view this on here. If it can beat the Snowman, I don't care. Oh, the Snowman, yeah. Yeah, well, I mean, that's why I wouldn't have a problem if Joe Joy stepped in. But again, I know you're in and out of the stream, yeah, but it doesn't matter. Again, the guy should just sign. And look, the only benefit of the doubt I'll give him is the arbitration that we've heard nothing about. I don't really find it a huge sticking point though. Like, let's just say that's over and done with, right? Let's just say it's over and done with. Just put the pen to the paper and do it. Years ago they were giving certain fighters hard times for not doing this. Now all of a sudden, I can't say a word about it, which is funny because it's the 16th over there. I've never hated or liked Dillian Whyte. I've been neutral about him for the most part. Yeah, man, you'll probably be a fan of him after he beats Fury, which he can do. But like I said, I just feel like the outrage isn't quite there. The man has gone missing, and it seems to me that, we can't be told anything. Like, the fact that Eddie Hearn is out here saying that he's glad not to be part of this is just a little bit weird for me. Like, but he's then, giving him props and picks him to win and feels like so enthralled with it. Eddie has to understand he's always a step behind Fury. Really. He tried to sign him years ago. He couldn't do it. The guy is just a little slower foot when it comes to Fury and anyone else associated with him. Whether it be AJ, he looked like a fool. Made false promises to his fans. His fans that are only his fans because they disliked an American fighter a few years ago. Now it's acceptable. But again, Dillian's been training. I've seen in Portugal. He mostly talks about his pet dogs on his Instagram, but, Mike knows about this. Shout out to Mike out there, but he's training, so you would assume it will be for this fight. I will do a breakdown probably when it's signed. I think he will sign, but Again, where's the outrage? Where's the outrage that people had years ago about it, about pressuring this guy? I think probably in 2 days he'll do it. In 2 days' time, it will be like official, and they'll do a press conference and everything. There's going to be a lot of complaining from both sides, but Dillian's going to whine because he's done that his whole career. If there was a profession called professional whining, he'd fit right in. All he does is complain about shit that's his fault, really, that he's done to himself. He could have had a lot of, I've beat that horse to the ground, but again, he's held a spot for all those years that many others would have taken full advantage of. Many others, you know. Tyron said, "Any opponent of Fury is the guy I'm rooting for." I honestly, my personal opinion, Joe Joyce is a better fight. Joe Joyce is a better fight. I don't think Fury will be able to lean on him like he did with other people. Maybe he could, because Joyce is inexperienced in that department, but you never know. Maybe he does train it, because he's pretty loose in the clinch too, to be honest. He's very accepting of it. But I've said Dillian can win if he fights him on the inside. He's just got to not be on the outside at all, really. Can he have some success on the outside? Absolutely. He'll probably land some straight rights to the body. He'll probably land jabs to the body. He'll probably land a couple jabs here and there. But that overhand won't land. And that hook probably won't land on the outside anyway when he leaps into it. When he catches it and then counters, that's a bit better. I just find it hard, though, from distance. A kickboxer who started out as one is going to be able to, do this successfully against a guy like Fury. And the fact that he was leaning over, like bending at the waist almost against Vach. If Fury leans on him, he's going to tire him out quickly. That's just the net of it, really. At the end of the day, I don't think he'd do that to someone like Joyce. I definitely don't think Ruiz will beat Fury. I think that he would pose some problems to Fury as well, to be honest. Hellenius, actually, I did hear Boxing Talk with Ad today, and I'll give him a shout out because he said that Fury's nowhere near as skilled as Usyk, and that's one of the first things I've heard from an English fan. That's actually true. He says he's just too skillful for Fury. It's just the size. And Fury has been propped up to have skill in the past, and now it's just out the window because of this way of being in the ring. Throwing left hook, right hook, grab, let me clinch you and hold you and hit you, all that stuff. Which is why guys like Damian Lillard can't say a thing about boxing. These basketball players, football players, whoever else, they can't say shit about it because they don't watch it. They watch one or two fights. They watch one fight a month, these people, or 2 fights a month. They probably have ESPN. They probably, look at that, and then they might buy a pay-per-view here and there, or someone gives it to them. It's not rocket science. Dillian can do it. That's why I said, what's the holdup? It has to be his legal case, really. It has to. There's probably just no two ways about it. And he's been training, so I don't see why he wouldn't be up for it. It will be interesting to see the size difference because, in my opinion, my prediction will be one of two ways. So, if Dillian is, if he looks confident in that press conference and he looks pretty big, I'll probably pick Dillian for the upset. But if he looks like Chisora there against Fury, small, because Chisora is very small compared to Fury. Very small. I'm picking Fury because you can't be that short fighting Fury. It's not going to work. Especially when you're as slow as Dillian, because Dillian is not quick at all. He's not quick at all. He's just, just whatever. He just lumbers around, really. It's not like he doesn't have any skill set, though. I just muted myself, guys. I had something to do. But yeah, I might talk about some other news that has surfaced. Maybe that's what I should do from now on. And just, I did see something funny on Twitter about Boots Ennis and Clayton, and someone put a caption saying Ennis fans are silent, and then Ugas said, "Who is this guy? Who did he fight in his last fight?" And then someone told me that um, for one of them, he demanded 5 million or something. I'm guessing that's for Ennis, not Clayton. But the funny thing is, I don't think Ugas would be Clayton, to be honest. He's not all that. So IBF orders March 1st purse bid, though likely unnecessary for title eliminator. Yeah, I don't. I think that's a good fight though with Clayton and Ennis. I just Clayton is a little limited. He's got good counter jabs, and sometimes he makes himself hard to hit. And he can change hand position, and he's got a strong right hand. He does have a strong right hand. It's mostly the hook. It's not the straight punches that he's got. What else is there? Yeah, all this Brook and Khan stuff. Benavidez. The Gambosos, I heard news about that. Just trying to. Canelo's not that good. Right, I'm just looking through boxing scene, really. Oh, wow. Rivas versus Evgeny Romanov agreement reached. Oh, that's great. I got a couple of people on the channel that love that Romanov guy. I don't know why. He's done absolutely nothing, but I mean, let me look at the rankings. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I just got to look at the rankings. I mean, it's funny because I like Rivas. I think he's a good fighter. I just feel like he's going to blow this fight. I just think he's just gonna mess up. He's number one. There you go. He's number one. Man, if you want to have a go at Paul Gallen from my country, he's 17th now. He was 19th. Now he's 17th. This Romanov guy, if he loses, I don't want to hear anything else. Getting propped up for beating a certain guy in the Olympics. I mean, if we're gonna do that, I guess everyone should get, Linares and Abdullayev. I'm just skipping out, guys. I'm not really following a straight thing. I'm just jumping between topics. Of course, they're talking about that. That they're looking at your stadium watcher for the Game versus fight, Marvel Stadium in Melbourne. Yeah, someone at the gym told me about that today. I think them bringing Loma over is just a net negative, really. He's been everywhere to fight, so I don't think he'll care about coming here. He won't care about 50+ thousand fans. The fact of the matter is that Gambosis will have a short reign. And when is it? For June? I mean, that will be that, guys. That will be it for Gambosis, really. He'll lose that fight. He'll just lose. It was a Russia-USA duel. He actually legit beat dude, no problem. Back to drawing board. If only someone actually went to the drawing board. I don't quite see how that... I mean, we're not even going to go there. No one cared about that in 2008. Let's be real. I mean, the fact that this guy... This is why I don't like guys. They have these... How long ago was it? Like 10... That was 14 years ago, and he still holds on to that like it's such an important achievement. It's such an important win. Did he even medal? I mean, good luck to him in the fight, but the fact that are we talking about 08? Tyrone, we're talking about 08. Was it that? What? Or, was it 06 or? No, it was 06 because that was before the Olympics. It was before the Olympics. I only saw him talk about it twice. He talked about it like 4 times, dude. 4 or 5 times. He just loves that win. That's like his career highlight at amateur level. What's up, Rojai? Hope I'm saying it right. Yeah, I must be saying it right. Who do you think can beat Fury? I think Whyte can clip in. I'll look through the rankings. If we're just looking through WBC, because if I look through the other ones, we're gonna be here forever. Let's see. WBC. So I think Dillian can win. You said he can clip him. I think Dillian can win, but it's gonna be hard. I think Joe Joyce can beat him. I don't think Parker can beat him. I don't think Sanchez can beat him. I think Ruiz could, but it will be hard. I think now for Ortiz, it will be hard because Fury will just hit that dude in the back of the head and you do what Charles Martin did, just club around him. Cabell, definitely not. Hergovich, no. Makhmudov, no. Hunter could do something, but he's just way too small. Tony Yoka couldn't. Hellenius, no. Otto Wallin, maybe. Martin Bakoli Alunga, definitely not. Dubois, definitely not. Chisora dropped out that month. I think if we go to the other ones, I think Usyk has an easy time with Fury. That's an easy fight for Usyk. Not even a contest that. That's an easy fight for Usyk. Straight up. That's easy work right there. It was a Russia versus Jewel Mate. Yeah, but I don't like. Yeah, Ruiz has to awaken the spirit of Joe Frazier to beat Fury. It's funny because all he does is plod forward and he waits for you to make a mistake and then he'll throw his barrage. I think his jab to the body is really underrated. I think it's a good shot he throws. And Fury doesn't really know how to defend that shot. He doesn't know how to defend it at all. So, but again, the leaning and the back of the head stuff is just, for me, that's his equalizer, literally. He has to fight dirty. He has nothing else. Let me see what else. I think Joshua could beat Fury, but the thing is, if he's too patient against Fury, he'll just lose. Like, he'll just get mauled. He has to be aggressive in that fight. But I just don't think he can. I don't know, dude. To beat Fury, you can't wait on him. You got to pressure. Yeah, you don't always have to. You can be on the outside because he's terrible at cutting the ring off. Whew. I just don't understand why this guy is mucking around. He's a diminished fighter and guys can't beat him. I don't get it. Yeah, I don't know why either. Javon Hill got his hands on him, though. That's for sure. Javon Sugar Hill got his hands on him. And did what with him? Just learn to lean on people, that's all. I don't understand it. It's really weird. There's nothing technical about it. Right. Let me see this. The guy who was training for Hay has long left the station. It's gone up in a puff of smoke like his unblemished record. How do you think Fury does in the previous eras of whole heavyweights? I think he does nothing in that era, to be honest. And don't get it wrong, there's a lot of fighters from the older era that really wouldn't be able to do anything today. There's a fair few. Like, you think Pinkland Thomas would be able to do shit today? No, he wouldn't. Like I think him and Holyfield, like Evander Holyfield and Fury, that's easy work, dude. That's easy work. That's just a nothing fight. Lennox Lewis has an easy time with him. Riddick Bowe is the worst matchup ever for Fury. He's the worst matchup. There's no other worse matchup than that for him. You know, because you're not going to lean on Bowe like that. You're just not. You're just not able to. Do you know Riddick Bowe? He only lost once, and that was a close fight. It was against Holyfield, and he beat him twice in a convincing manner as well, mind you. Especially that third time. The third time he almost lost, but he got hurt in that fight. But nah, Riddick Bowe. That's why I said over a year ago, I said Deontay should do a Riddick Bowe on him, but he doesn't have that skill set. Riddick Bowe fought a lot of big guys as well. He didn't. He fought a lot of guys his size, dude. You see how he handled Andrew Gallotta. He handled him pretty well, dude. You know? Both fought a guy who was 6'9". Who was the 6'9" dude? Riddick Bowe 6'9" guy. I'm just putting this in Google. James Miller? No. Oh, that's a fan. Yeah, that's a fan, man. I gotta look up Riddick Bowe's box record because I want to see this. I'm not gonna sit up here and act like I've seen all of his fights. He's only 54. It's funny that. Like Mike Tyson wouldn't be able to do anything with Riddick Bowe. I mean, if he landed, maybe. But Riddick Bowe had a good chin, dude. Just his discipline sucked. I think his technique was pretty good. You know, Riddick, Big Daddy. He was like 43-1, dude. 43-1. He had 45 bouts. I think one was a no decision or something. Let me see, because how long was his career? Let me see this. Was it 2008? Yeah. Let me go down a bit more. Tony Morrison, he fought. Wow. Oh, was it Biggs? It was Biggs, wasn't it? Tyrell Biggs, but he was like 6'6", I think. Bruce Selvin. Oh no. I'm just looking up different guys here because I gotta see the height of these guys here. That was a big dude, man. Because I know Biggs was 6'5". No, he was the same height as him. Najee, that guy was 6'2", 6'4", 5'11 and a half. 6'4", fought South African. I'm just trying to think, man. Maybe he didn't fight light guys either. He fought some pretty big dudes. He fought Herbie Hyde. Herbie Hyde's a good win. Herbie Hyde is a good win. Oh yeah, he came back in 2004. That's right. Maybe it was Tony Tubbs. It might have been Tony Tubbs. Gonzalez? Apparently Holyfield had hepatitis that fight. Yeah, he probably did. Fury is an improved version of Michael the Giant White. This is a facade sham that the boxing media is veiling us. Did you see how Michael Moore folded Mike White? I gotta see this Mike White guy. But I think you're talking about the guy that had that stupid haircut. This Jorge Luis Gonzalez guy. 6'3". Let me see. I'm just trying to see this. 6'2". It must be this Gonzalez and this Tubbs guy. Oh, Gonzalez was 6'7", yeah. Dude, he wasn't a very good fighter. I don't know how he got that fight. Yeah, he's 6'7". He's got an 82-inch reach. Tubbs was 6'3". Yeah, I remember They say it was 6'9". Let me look at the full fight because maybe the tail of the tape is different from box rec. Bo versus Gonzalez. They didn't like each other either. That's when he had the blue gloves on because I remember seeing highlights from it. Teddy Atlas is part of the fight, apparently. Riddick, Big Daddy Bo. All right, here we go. Yeah, it's a 6'7". Yeah, he was 6'7", but he was lighter than Bo, but longer reach. He hit him with 90 overhand rights. I'm just trying to look at this fight. How much longer do we have to deal with this? You don't like my stream? Well, that's too bad. Or are you talking about Fury? Yeah, that haircut is terrible. I'm looking at this dude. There's a lot of people who aren't 6'9" that are bigger than Fury, if you know what I mean. They got more power, they got more strength, they got more, just their weight distribution is better. So it doesn't necessarily matter about the height. It's more so just the size, the intimidation sort of thing. Before I play this, let me look at this chat. Fury. Just waiting for the same to happen to Fury. It's not personal, I just hate liars and fabricated fires. He's hands down the biggest frauds inside boxing. Yeah, he like I said, your question before, Ajay, is interesting because I don't think he'd be able to handle someone like a Riddick Bowe. I think that will probably be worse than Lennox Lewis because Bowe was a much more aggressive fighter than Lewis. And Bowe would take one to get one. Oh yeah, this guy's bigger than Bowe. He's much bigger. He's a big dude. Looks a bit quicker than Fury as well. I'm not saying he's a great fighter. I mean, yeah, there's the overhand he's talking about. Yeah, there it is. It doesn't take much for Bowe to land that right. Because his problem was he leaned into it sometimes. That's why he got caught. He's got the mustache going here. Riddick Bowe. Yeah, this is what I'm talking about. He's aggressive. And Fury backs up in the first couple rounds. He just got caught in a headlock there, Riddick Bowe, though. See, that's something he probably wouldn't want to do. But, he was well schooled. And, I feel like, yeah, he's roughhousing Gonzalez now. So I just don't think Fury would be able to throw him around like he did with Deontay and all these other guys. I think Riddick would fricking manhandle him. Riddick lifted a bit of weights as well. He's much stronger. I mean, he's roughing this guy up. Yeah, there it is. This is in the first round as well. So already that will put some doubt into Fury. And yeah, there's the overhand. Damn, he hurt him with that. He's got a good head position here, uppercuts. I need to show this to you guys. Physique changed. Oh yeah, dude. His physique 100% changed. 100% it changed. Let me see this. Hey, how are you, Al? Good to see you, man. Good to see you. Yeah. So yeah, that was the headlock I talked about. And then he's got a similar stance to Fury, just a little bit. Not all of it, but that Gonzalez dude got a little bit of a similar one to it. And I do think Bo was confident, he'd beat this guy because the guy is not a very good level of fighter. He's big though. As big as Fury, probably not. Probably quicker though. But this was the rough housing I was talking about. Like, boom, he hits him with the overhand again. And then he gets the head position under, and then he just throws uppercuts, and he hits the body here. Uppercut again. Yeah, he knew how to get space. But see that headlock? Fury will put you in that. He will put you in that, and he will go to work on that. Yeah, you heard him bad. That crowd's going bonkers. You see, that guy's doing exactly what Fury does, dude. Exactly what Fury does. He's throwing that wild right hand. We see how Riddick's not letting him hold here. He'll get a hand free, and then he'll make space there. He didn't make that mistake like Lennox Lewis though, getting his head down. But the guy to expose that was Holyfield though, because he was shorter. Yeah, he pinged him there again with the right hand. I do think Riddick Bowe's got better footwork than Deontay, that's for sure. You're hitting the body here. Wilder could have done this in the third fight, but he didn't do it for some reason. Even when the ref came along, he's still hitting. Bowe is strong as shit, dude. He's holding this guy with in a wrong, not a wrong position, a less favorable position. He rolled there with it, so he couldn't hold in the first place. So he likes to throw those uppercuts. For a big man, for you to be able to throw uppercuts like that, and that was reminiscent of the third fight because Deontay was hitting him with uppercuts. He rolled there. However, if this was Fury, he would have been in the center of the ring now because what do you call it? He likes to circle out when the ref gets in. Let me see this chat. Fury is Jesus. Fury, yeah, he does use his leverage way better. The guy is oozing Fury. You can't make this stuff up. Not oozing. More things change, the more they stay the same. Fury and him are literally of the same shelf. Well, he's not throwing feints, and you know he's not quite getting in there like Fury, because Fury takes about 3 rounds to get on your ass, unless you're Tom Schwartz or some other guy. But he holds his hands down like Fury, that's for sure. But his like linguistics, you know, his whole his whole movement is just not like Fury. Just like Fury would have ran to the ring now. This guy's a little more labored than Fury. He's got the good jab there, you know. There's the counter. See, Deontay, you know, he can do those little counters that Bowe does, but he just chooses not to because he loads up the shit. Bowe just lets it go. You see how loose Bowe is? He's just able to, even there, like he's not taking the full jab on the head. And again, that was, in my opinion, the best punch Bowe had was that freaking left hook. Sorry, not the left hook, that jab. Yeah, see, it is look, the same thing they do they hold. Fury just holds, dude. He loves to hold you and fucking punch you when the ref can't see you or, you know, under the chin. Yeah, you know, that was a wilder moment there, you know. Shoot the 1-2 or the one in the overhand. But he is better. If you look at Bowe, his left foot is always out in front there. This would have been a headlock already, whereas this guy's more labored. And I'm guessing this is what tires him out and leads him to the knockout. Threw a little hook in there. There it is. Just a tad bit of a cinch there to the neck. Good catch from Bowe. Yeah, see, there it is. Yeah, Fury would have held here. That's what I'm saying. It's kind of like a what if. But I don't think Bowe would allow it. I refuse to believe he would allow it. He had a good jab there, both of them. Good, he's slipping the punch. Yeah, man, those overhands. He landed a hook there in that exchange. That was a nasty shot. The problem with Bowe in that overhand is sometimes he slapped down with it. Yeah, he's going ballistic on him now. I don't think Fury would cope very well with oh, this is a dirty fight. That's why yeah, that's in my opinion, Riddick Bowe, like he goes freaking nuts when this sort of instance happens, like when this sort of, I don't think Fury would cope well with Riddick, you know, playing dirty like that, because Riddick wasn't the cleanest fighter either, and it just showed there. But again, he has good hand position here. I mean, he caught him with the hook there. That wasn't even a jab. That was a long ass hook. It's very simple. It's just a 1-2 down the middle. He's ripping to the body here. And when someone holds you like this, you got to do this exactly. You have to make it known that they cannot hit you in these sorts of exchanges just freely in a clinch. But like I said, that Fury would have been out of this corner by now, but a lot of similarities in terms of the clinch and just up close. You know? Jab, and then he steps on an angle. Riddick Bowe walking backwards to his corner. Let me see this chat. He's through with the headbun, lol. Here comes the number one Fury supporter. Jeez, this wasn't even the best, Bowe. I woke up from my slumber to defend Fury. I get alerts for Fury talk. No, Rajai, don't time L out, please, because he's cool. He's cool. Look at that headlock. Give me a link, watcher. You want a link? Let me know if you want a link. Bowe is more dirty than Fury, and that's a problem because Bowe has power with it. This is how you deal with bums and dirty fighters. You bang them out. I haven't watched all this fight. I've just seen highlights. I don't think this Gonzalez guy is as mean as Fury in terms of the clinch and shit, but like it's similar. It's similar, you know. Because this Cuban guy is Cuban school, so he's got some boxing ability to him. It's just like Bowe's not letting him really work out in the open here. Look at his left foot. Look at Bowe's left foot. He's not really taking a step back with the left. See how he plants it? He's just planting it. He's still keeping it there. He's still keeping it there. Oh, he caught him with a jab there. He heard it. He stumbled him with that. See how he doesn't let him get it? He puts his head under. See where the head position is? Puts his head underneath. And it's good because Bowe is shorter than Fury, so he'll be able to get a better head position on him. And he'll beat him for jabs, that's for sure. Puts the forearm up. Bowe will hit you low as well. I just don't think that, you know. Again, this Gonzalez guy's got no gas at all, dude. And I don't think he was in the best shape in the first place. There's the headlock. There's the jab. I like how Bowe's just not... Deontay was trying to throw feints hard, whereas Bowe's just giving him little movements. That's the difference between certain feints. There's a good jab there. See how we came in with his shoulder, Bowe, there? So we could kind of, you know, be physical there. He hit him low there. Bowe hit him low there. Just scuffed off the shorts. The jab. Up. I'm telling you, dude, like, Bowe would probably beat almost any fighter today. I'll tell you that. That is the problem with Bowe, though. He got wild. I just, you know, the way he holds the ring, dude, is, you know, right hand. He throws a good right hand to the body. He hides it very well because he throws it from his rib cage. He doesn't load up on that right hand to the body. To the head, though, he does. Like I said, I'm not an old school boxing expert. I don't claim to be. There's the head position again. I don't claim to be an old school boxing expert. There's freaking thousands of hundreds of fights that I haven't watched from old school. So, you know, this is a good learning experience for me watching this right now. This is totally unplanned, this stream. Just totally unplanned. Even those little shots. Round 3. Another jab. Oh, you're asking for the link? Hold on, let me send it to you. Yeah, Bowe's ultra aggressive. Has he taken a back step apart from not being countered? He hasn't taken any back step. None whatsoever. He said, yeah. Okay, hold on. Just give me a sec. Oh, my Lord. Just give me a sec. I'll show the fight. Just wait for me. Because Mr. Tyrone wants to hop on and give us his daily rant. His inaugural rant. Oh boy, I'm gonna cop some flack here. I think I'm gonna cop some flack here. In other news, I enjoyed the Super Bowl. I'm a total casual to it, so I'm probably aware that some people probably didn't enjoy it the way I did, but I enjoyed it. You know, it's a 7, isn't it? No, it's a 7, not an I. 7, and then 5S. All right, that should be it. Oh, yeah. How the heck are you in already, dude?
I on your stream you went to your page and I saw the
you freaking typed it in.
Yep.
So you wanted a link?
Yeah, man. I'm fired up. You know, we have Alpha player in the chat. We usually don't associate with people like that. Him, you know, that elk who love Fury.
That's cool. You know, I'm cool with L. This may revert in my disappointment with Wilder Part 87.
Or your Spence Crusade Part 99. You can play that too.
Do you want me to play the video as you talk?
Oh, yeah, that's fine.
All right.
But it looks similar, dude. I just started laughing, dude. It's the way that some of these guys, their first instinct is to put somebody in a headlock. It's just crazy to me.
Because he can't box with him, so he's like, well, you know.
With a headlock.
Yeah, sorry. I turned that volume off. Am I sharing? I am. You good?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Okay, yeah, I'm just charging this, so you might see a blink. But yeah, I haven't watched too many Riddick Bowe fights. I mean, I watched the Gallardo ones, the Lewis one. I've seen the highlights of this one. I saw another couple.
He got right on top of him and just busted him, banged him out. I mean, these guys with that intent should not even be in a ring, and you have to treat them like they're looking to kill somebody.
Oh, dude, like Riddick Bowe didn't like this guy at all. Have you seen the clip of when Riddick Bowe punched the guy in the face at the press conference?
Yeah, I saw that. That was Curry. What was his name?
You know what I saw last night? I saw Herbie Hyatt and Michael Bent at their little photo shoot in England.
Mm-hmm.
And Michael Bent was like giving him some Jamaican slang.
Oh.
Like Michael Bent now does not sound British at all. But he was born there. I don't know if you know Michael Bent that well. You see that shot there?
Yeah, right there in the clutch, dude, off the break. I mean, these guys always get what's coming to them, man. It just...
he hurt him bad there, dude.
Yeah, knock his bitch ass out.
He put his shoulder up there as well, but I don't know if you saw it, so he couldn't put him in the headlock.
Smart.
I don't know what, man. I mean, Dillian Whyte needs to do this, dude.
Just see me, their first thing to do is headlocks and elbows, and they're praised for it. It's unbelievable to me.
Fucking, he snapped. Oh, he's hurt him, dude. He looks like a bobblehead there. Yeah, Dillian needs to do this. He must. He must do this on the fight. He has to. Just with a bit more body work, like I swear, dude, he'll beat Fury if he's able to do something like this. You know? But if he's like small, because Dillian's not as big as Riddick Bowe. I mean, shit, Riddick Bowe's huge. I know Dillian's a big guy, but my God, come on.
No, I don't even think Dillian Whyte is that much taller than me, if that.
Dude, he's got to be 6'3".
Nah, I don't think
he looks like a dwarf against Anthony, dude.
Maybe in shoes. I'm 6'3" in shoes.
You see, though, Bowe doesn't usually fight like this. It's usually from the outside, but he can do this thing where he can get down and dirty with it without tiring. You know? That's what you're meant to do when someone holds you. You hit the body like that. That was super dirty from him. He put his forearms into his neck deep there. I mean, dude, Bowe will give it back to you, that's for sure. He's not quite turning on the hand. He smothered himself there. He definitely sparred like this though. I mean, you don't just go into a fight and learn this. I mean, you do train this. If you have any comments, feel free to.
No, I'm just enjoying headlockers getting touched up and lumped up.
If you look at that left foot of Bo, he's not taking any steps back. Well, there's one because the ref freaking popped in straight back into it.
What's his
Getting
first?
lumped up. Oh, that shit was after the bell.
There you go.
Nah, dude, Fury would get killed. I swear, dude, if he fought Bo. Let me check the chat. What's up, Mo? Dillian can mimic this. Dillian can do this for 3 rounds. Can't do this for 3 rounds at his pace. No gas. Hey, man, it might be a short fight. Rojai, he doesn't naturally weigh 230. He probably used to weigh 220, to be honest. He looked in much better shape when he was younger. I mean, he has a weird body type, but he ain't no Montaigne or Rook, that's for sure.
If you saw that old photo.
I've seen the old photos, dude. I've known this guy since like 2013 or something.
Okay.
Yeah. He looked in much better cardio then as well. I don't know what he did. He didn't have the best cardio in the first place, but it's gotten worse. It just managed to get worse. Round 5. How much is left in this? That doesn't seem like long. I think I'll give it another 2 rounds after this. We probably finished.
Yeah, I remember him putting this guy away.
Jab to the body. See, that's how you throw a jab to the body. You don't put 100% on it. You just set it up and you just wait for the other shot to come behind it. I just like this lead foot business from Bo. I mean, he's literally just like in the clinch a bit different, but it's there. He's not stepping back. This guy's holding, dude. He's holding more than Fury. This is reminiscent, huh?
Yeah, these guys are literally off the same shelf, the same row.
Good cross guard block there.
Same rack you get milk from.
Same rack you get milk from.
Yeah, I mean, it just literally.
I gotta look at some more Riddick Bowe fights. Maybe I should do some more on Riddick Bowe. I like Riddick. I don't know about him and the whole Lennox situation because apparently they signed to fight. But I think because Lennox lost to
Why did this guy just die? Like, honestly.
I do agree with El though. If Dillian gasses out, I mean he's done, dude. Fury's gonna kill him. I want to do commentary on that fight.
Can't fucking believe this. Oh, they live in this world, dude. Fucking ridiculous.
Ooh, good chopping right hand from Bo there.
For me not to hit guys in the chat.
It's all right. There, another good jab to the body. He's not taking a step back, dude. You notice how he's not crossing his feet like Deontay either. He's just his stance is really strong there.
I'm gonna delete this comment.
What comment?
Enough.
I'm not checking the chat though. I'll check it in 40 seconds. Ooh, that was good right hand to the body from Gonzalez. He needs to put it together more. I don't quite understand. I bet his corner went nuts when he went.
Had to do it. I was just pushing.
Jab to the body. Damn, Gonzalez is off balance. Ooh, good uppercut. That uppercut, I saw that uppercut land to the chest. I swear, dude, if you exchange with Bo, you'll probably get the worst end of it. Oh, man, that was a nice uppercut to the chest. He literally sent him back to the ropes with that shit. It's getting dirty now, and he's got underhooks on Gonzalez. I swear, dude, that head position is gold from Bo, man. He's got his head under his chin. Jabs. Oh, good counter jab. And then comes in again. All right, let me check this chat. What's going on here? Dylan 64. Gotta rest my brother for the stream. Make sure you keep tough. Legend while the talk cometh. I don't understand. I don't understand. All right, you have a good day, Al. Thanks for stopping by.
Timed him out.
Oh, don't do that. Come on, don't do that.
Dude, it's just been irritating me.
Yeah, don't. Sorry, Al. If that
Mo, I
happened,
had to do it.
that's a one-off you have.
I didn't even get. I barely went into a rant. I'm just steaming on the inside.
Oh, dude, I want to see this uppercut that landed. Oh, dude, you can't languish there when someone throws the 1-2. You can't languish there. Fury does the same shit, Tyrone, but you know what he does instead? He'll slip the one, where he'll dip, but he'll actually roll. He'll roll. He did it in the first fight a lot. He'll actually roll under, and the two will land on him a lot of the time. That's very dangerous to do. That's a big no-no in boxing. People don't understand that. You can't slip and roll into an incoming punch. Fury is not a smart fighter, dude. He's not, dude. I swear, Bo we'd kill him, dude. I swear. I'm looking at this, and this Gonzalez guy is just a little bit more athletic. He's quicker, and he's got instincts to hold. I swear, Bo would expose this. That's why I said, dude, if Bo hit Lennox Lewis with these shots, dude, Lennox Lewis would freaking go, man. The balance, Riddick Bowe's got pretty good balance as well. He's really. Are you watching this? He's really leaned on him there.
Make sure you keep Ty off. Like I'm gonna commit. I mean, please.
Don't worry about it. Don't
I
worry
think
about
a 300-second timeout is a very minimum consequence.
it. Damn, that ref is freaking moving his arm out of the way.
I mean, insinuating that I'm gonna commit suicide.
Oh, that was a nice body shot from Bo there. Now this Gonzalez guy, he's gone, man. Look at him. He's got no gas. See, dude, he dropped his ass. Dude, he fell on his face. He's out, dude.
Bye.
He's out. He's out, dude. He does not get up from this.
No, not from that. Yeah, they stopped it.
I swear, Deontay could have done the same shit, dude. It's not hard. Look how easy Bo made it look, dude. I swear down, he's fighting a bigger guy, a guy with a longer reach, a guy that was holding. He didn't telegraph, dude. He just threw the shit from his hip.
A guy who was elbowing.
A guy who's what?
A guy who was headlocking. A guy who was elbowing.
Yeah. That other dude was freaking, doing those tactics. Not as worse as Fury, but, pretty close. Dude, he landed on his face, dude. Land on his face. Freaking hit that floor like freaking Tyron Woodley against Jake Paul. Let me see this replay.
Derek Lewis.
Derek Lewis.
It just looked like he was exhausted.
Who,
like,
Derek?
Yeah. Like I looked back at it today, it just didn't look. It didn't look. Just ran out of energy.
Let me see this right hand.
He threw himself into that.
Oh, he landed a hook on the way down as well. That reminds me of Fury. Oh, yeah, that was a good short right hand. Oh, dude. He killed him. Look at the clinch. He just, boom, he's walking forward on him. Jab. Catch. Boom. It's not hard, dude. I mean, if you drill this shit, it's easy to land that shot on him. It's not a hard shot to land. It's just certain guys just want to load up, dude. They just want to load up and freaking throw 100% on every punch. Lol, Tyrone. You need to have a massive gas tank to be Fury. Yeah, you do. Bo would be a nightmare for Fury. I mean, dude, like freaking come on. Like
it needs to be where it should be. It needs to be solid. It needs to be good. I don't think it needs to be above and beyond. I mean, as much as he liked to call Deontay a bully, I think when you put it on him, like, I think if you hit him with something, he'll get on his bike. And if you can land that consistently, that's the key.
I'm gonna pull up another video as of recent.
I'm just waiting to do my video about Deontay's retirement.
Yeah, I'm waiting on that too.
Well, that's pretty much incoming. I mean, it's all what Tay said today was stuff we already knew for the most part. You know,
Yeah, this is what I wanted to bring up.
I think it's the right thing to do. There's no
Are there
point.
any good inside fighters at heavyweight? No, there's not.
No, not right now. No.
You know, Andy Ruiz is not an inside fighter. I just want to make
No,
that very clear.
guy.
And you know, Anthony Joshua beat him on the inside. Uppercut left hook. He knocked him down on the inside with that. That's very bad to get knocked down in that position from a bigger man. Yeah,
That was quick. I didn't know what happened. Derek Lewis. God.
look at this. This was the UFC over the weekend. Lewis tried to hold and hit with the uppercut, and he got caught with the right hand there, and he got hurt. Here it comes. Well, let's go back.
Flying. He was just gassed.
Putting it in slow motion. I mean, if you're gonna smother.
Mo, I'm gonna be honest.
Look.
Yeah, Roja, I'm not sold on Anderson either. I think he's a slapper.
Oh, you went down.
And
let me see. What are we talking about? Who are we talking about?
Jared Anderson is a tether. He's a coon.
Oh no! Oh no! Look, let me say this about Jared. Yeah, Jared Anderson has to understand that he has to understand a thing called distance and range. That's what he has to understand. That's your opinion, Mo, though. That's your opinion. Like, if that's what you see, that's fine. I got no problem with that. I'm just saying, like, dude, he gets hit way too much, especially at mid-range. That's the worst place you can get hit, at mid-range. Because that's where people train the most. They train at mid-range. Like, he's trying to do a Philly shell and then a pull lean back on I mean, like, oh, man, the guy... You can look good on the inside against guys like Teslenko and that Russian dude he fought, but when you go up against someone that knows how to work there, trust me, you ain't gonna do shit there. He's got slow feet as well, dude. And he hits, dude. Let me bring up this knockout he had. Like, who wins in the fight, Jarrell Miller or Baby Anderson?
Baby, Jarrell Miller was stomping out.
Let me see this. Yeah, Jarrell Miller would freaking... He'd end him. This is the one, freaking over Kingsley. What's his name? Kingsley
eBay.
eBay.
The ex-football player.
Dude, he's hitting with his wrist and his open hand here. Watch.
I don't know. He lost to Mack Truck. and he lost to Richard Torres as well, the cruiserweight.
Is there video on that?
I couldn't find it. I couldn't find the Mack Truck one. But let me see. Torres versus Anderson.
Dude, look at this guy's feet, man. Watch. Look at Jared Anderson's feet. I mean, you just can't make this up, dude. Like, yeah, okay, he landed the punch. Excellent. I mean, look, it took him what, all of 6 rounds to do it, with 40 seconds left. I mean, like, that's a slap, dude. That's a slap, dude. I mean, I don't know, dude. We're not talking amateurs. Come on, lads. Ty, I think that's directed at you.
All
It's
right.
like 5. It's 5 a.m. over there in wherever Tyrone lives. So
Um, I honestly don't want him to be our I just don't like him. I think he's a coon. He's a tether.
yeah, I
I mean,
don't quite know the meaning
he's
of all that.
veteran.
So
I,
Jared
I don't
Anderson.
like
I found some amateur fights of him. Oh, he's got a YouTube
him.
channel. He's actually got a YouTube channel.
I'd probably dislike that bomb if I could.
Toledo. I'm just trying to find.
Oh my
Mac
god. Why
Mac
would
Troy.
you put this guy to Kip? Just ball him up. He'll retire if he loses.
People are doing breakdowns in Amir Khan versus Kell Brook, that Fouts boxing theory. That's very interesting. Let me guess. Jared Anderson put all of his wins. Yeah, he put all of his wins up. That's okay. I respect that Rajai 100. Yeah, I mean, we'll see what Anderson can do. If he improves, maybe he is good. But he looks all the same his last 3 or 4 fights. That's been the case for a lot of guys. Daniel Dubois doesn't look any different. He doesn't look any different now. He looks a bit faster. I'll give him that. He looks a bit faster. But like, that's about it. That's really it. So yeah. What else are we talking about in the comment section? If you guys want to state a couple more things, um, we can you can do so. I think Tyrone's let off a bit of steam.
Yeah, I'm fine. I mean, just looking at boxing, really. I mean, I think we all here know what the play is.
We know what the net of it is.
Yeah, with the heavyweight division, what guys are doing now? I mean, they roll out casuals like Lillard, The Rock, and just because Fury has this nice guy persona, that's so different from what I would be in real life. I mean, you know me. I'm not really a nice person. But I have my own principles that I like to stand on for the most part, and that's what I believe in. I don't believe in acting nice and then doing something else in the ring or whatever. That's fine. I mean, it's just really a disaster because fucking he's gonna retire now and just all over. I didn't. I wanted him to retire because there's no use fighting for people who don't respect you anyway. So I think that's the right decision. But I think it would be great for him, the other guy, Fury, to get you know what he deserves.
He will. Um, Dubois needs to watch some Burr fights. Oh, dude, I think that's a good idea. I think it's good. I mean, I don't believe Dubois is 6'5". He's like 6'3". But
Yeah,
1988 Mike Tyson versus Tyson Fury. I think Mike Tyson then would destroy him. I don't care about the height difference. I mean, like,
He'll jump a
whether that goes to points or not. I mean, a 20-something-year-old Mike Tyson is not to be played with. I mean, shit. Like, the Mike Tyson prior to the 90s was extremely good, dude. But I don't know why they don't focus on that Tyson more. They focus on 90s and so on more. I don't really understand that. But I think mentally as well, Mike Tyson wasn't as messed up then. I'm pretty sure. You know. Have you seen that movie, Tyrone, that Michael Jai White did, where he played Mike Tyson?
No, I didn't see that one.
Oh, dude, I watched that when I was a bit younger, when I was not as enthralled in boxing, and I was shocked, dude. Like, he did a good job, though. I'll give him credit. No wonder he's such a big Mike Tyson fan. You know. Mo Boxing said, "I'm not comfortable with the magic stuff he's about to do." That's a funny comment.
I think
Mo, I think you should take
already
that.
been made up.
You should take that with a grain of salt, Mo. I don't think he'll follow through on that.
Ayahuasca and all that. Oh, that's just all garbage. I I don't do this shit. Listen,
No, but are we
this
really
is
led to
all a
believe?
smoke screen. I don't
Are we
believe
really led to believe Deontay is serious saying that?
no.
It's just bullshit talk. It's just a facade thing. You know, like he's not gonna go to South America and meet a freaking South American chief and have some herbal potion or whatever. There's no such thing. There's no such thing. And as for you, who just popped in with a stupid link, yeah, you can get blocked and not come back. How about that? Yeah? Freaking idiot. Freaking bot. Anyway, he's not doing any magic stuff, Mo. He's gonna get an offer from PBC and he's gonna fight Andy Ruiz. I can just taste it. I can just
I
taste
don't
it.
think so. I think he's gonna retire, dude. I think he's gonna do the right thing.
You think?
Yeah.
Well, bring it on. I want to see him retire. There's nothing else. There's nothing else to do or prove. This is it. Enjoy your life. He's out the sport once he makes his decision. He's out the sport, and I'll be happy for him. I don't like the third fight, but I just want him healthy, and I want him to enjoy what he has earned in a monetary sense. You know, he should retire. He
No
should
point to
retire.
continue for fights that you won't get credit for. It's not about money. And to work your way up to a title shot you probably will never get. It's a dead end road. I mean,
This is
anybody
the
can sit
this is
down
the
and
life
say
of an ectomorph. You will break down sooner than anyone else. You know?
you're 30, you're 37 at the end of this year. You have to work your way back up to a title shot. As you work your way up, every fight that you take to get it, you won't get credit for. You'll be discredited every single time. If you walk, they'll discredit the pavement. Seriously. And then
Yep.
more than likely, you'll never get that title shot. They'll all freeze you out anyway. And by the time you know it, you're 40. It's a waste of time. It's a waste of time. It's only other for people's entertainment. And I told you a long time ago, I've never been entertained by any of his knockouts. Never. Because it wasn't about that for me.
He may have possible minor brain damage. I wouldn't rule it out, but you know what? I think he looks okay. He looks okay. I think Mo, for that to happen, he probably would have to get knocked around the head a couple more times. If he took more punishments throughout his career, I think that would lead up to it. But I think as of now, he's okay. But a lot of people in his camp are going to be disappointed they won't be earning money from him. which is good because they don't deserve it. But I'm not going to talk about that because that can be saved for another time or another whatever.
Shelly Tinkle is furious. Fuck him.
He's fine. He's loaded. He's got money anyway.
Fuck
It's no big deal if Deontay doesn't fight again for him. He'll just manage someone else. You know, he's old anyway. I
Houston
don't think he
managed
really
Jeff
cares.
Hart, the actor.
Who?
Rojai, you have your head on straight. You are part of the few. You're
What did
part
he
of an
say?
exclusive club.
No,
You
no,
are
no,
part of an
no, no, no,
exclusive
no,
club.
no, 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 no,
Me,
no.
you, Watcher, Mo, we get it. But the other guys, they don't
I'm
get
not talking about that dude. I'm not. I mean, it's 9 p.m. here. I'm too tired to even talk about that dude. Like, no.
it. I'm with Rojai, man. I'm with Rojai, dude. When I saw that, I'm like, that's an ally. That's a brother in arms.
Wait, Tyrone, can you just do one thing for us? One thing.
Mm-hmm.
Could you do the impression?
Oh, okay. Are you guys listening? But the head is here. But you're jabbing him. You gotta so how much of an ability to shake the hook. Too many silent agreements. Too many silent agreements. Please, just hold yourself together, bro. Just hold yourself together, bro. You'll be so proud of yourself in the morning. And then JD is in the background giving only good advice. Defense, defense. The moment the guy comes up to you, you back up and you pivot out. And he's just like, you're not holding the phone. Whoa. And then Don House is panicking. I mean, just, oh my goodness.
Nah, dude. I'm not. Let me see this comment. Well, I'm not going down this rabbit hole.
Dude.
Wilder, let me just read this comment from Rajai. Wilder should never. Nah, yeah, Lennox.
Could be, but Lennox always talks about helping people, but he never actually does it. That's the problem. Have you realized that, Watcher?
Yeah.
Like, when has he actually trained somebody instead of doing something for a photo op?
Well,
You know,
just a
the
freaking
event
media
stuff.
thing that someone
You
can
know,
post up.
where Wilder in the parking lot. Like, give him a call. Actually, try to go help him, but he never does that stuff.
But that's the thing. Lennox comes across as a bit fake because he did that and then he's talking shit about Wilder's technique. So it's like, if you actually truly cared, you would have continued to give
Yeah,
advice.
you actually paid him a visit or something.
Yeah, but I mean, he had no problem giving Chris Eubank a visit, but
that was for a photo op.
I mean, that doesn't matter, dude. I mean, it is what it is,
I
dude.
mean,
Like, it happened. What
technically,
escalated is what escalated at the end of the day.
Yeah.
You know? I mean, today I sparred someone that's probably middleweight, super middleweight, and we were doing some stuff in the clinch. And believe me, trying to outmuscle someone that is bigger than you is not easy at all. It's not easy. So you make a good point, Rajai. You know? Larry Holmes. I mean, Larry can't train anyone. I mean, who would have been a good one for him? Someone from like the old days.
It would be Stewart, dude. It'd be Stewart, but he's dead. Not Javon Hill.
Mo,
Stewart.
You want a link? Do you want to send it to him, Ty, or should I just put it in?
I can send it to him.
I'm not going to be on much longer. I'll give it another like 10, 15 minutes. But if you want to hop on, Mo, hop on. Oh, God. 10:30 a.m. there in the UK.
But he's dead. There's just so much potential there.
Oh, well, who cares anymore? Really, it's over with.
Yeah.
This is over with. We just got to move on, man.
And there are millions of people, not millions, but there are thousands of guys, dude, who have that archetype physically, but they're in the NBA and they're in the NFL.
What's up, Mo?
How you doing, guys?
What's up,
How you
man?
doing, Tyrone? Watcher? You alright, mates?
I'm good.
It's good to see you during daytime. It's usually, you got a night
Nighttime.
shift. Yeah, it looks good, man. It looks good.
Yeah, man. Yeah, literally, man. Listen, this Wilder stuff, man. We have to be realistic, man. This magic thing that's going on, like I'm not comfortable with that shit, man. Literally, he's gonna do that and then decide whether he wants to retire or not.
I think his mind is already going to
Maybe
be
he should just retire now, innit? Like, no disrespect. Look, I respect the guy. He achieved what he had to achieve. It's just giving more fuel to the haters now. At this stage, everything is becoming a joke now,
Oh, you're absolutely right, man.
and it's becoming a laughing stock now. It's just like I was speaking to Stormy B, man, the other day on Mike's channel, Michael Johnson Boxing Talk and More, and Stormy B, man, was saying like he's been compromised. That's it. They got to him. They got to Wilder, and he's not the same no more, man. Like even after the second fight, like even the haircut. Like when you start putting one or two together, that's why I haven't been going like live. I haven't been making any YouTube videos because I'm not even motivated no more. It's just like, what's the point, man? Yeah, I'm a fanboy. I'm just like Tyrone and you. You know what I mean? And the guy just needs to, that's it now, innit? You achieved what you had to achieve. You made your money, retire, and there's no sugarcoating it. And Malik Scott, yeah, I'm not happy with him either. It's like he's after money, and he wants to pick up his own name. He wants to build his own brand using Deontay Wilder's name, just like everybody else has been doing. It's time to let it go, man. Let the guy go. Let him enjoy his money. He's got millions of money in his bank. Let him enjoy it. Can you guys still hear me?
Yeah.
Am I wrong or am I right?
Oh, you hit the nail on the head. You hit the nail on the head. I
Road
agree.
guys, doing some. I heard about this stuff because I see videos about Ayurveda or something, these chiropractic massage techniques before, but this is ayahuasca. This was like some random thing with, I don't know what it is. Some herbal.
At the end of the day,
whatever.
Look, anyone with any logic and decency around Deontay would say, don't do such a thing. Just make your mind up now.
I think it's just a smoke screen. I think, like Tay said today, that he said that his mind is already made up.
Wait, he said on that interview, he never said his mind was made up, though. He said that he's going to go to South America and he's going to go through that ritual stuff, some sort of magic thing. And I've actually watched what they do. I'm not sure if it's similar, but it looks crazy. You go to a different dimension. You will start making some weird noise. That's what he wants to do, and he wants to see stuff. He wants to, basically, what's going to happen is you're going to die, and then basically you're going to come back alive again. Stuff like that. I feel really, really uncomfortable with that shit, man. And that's what I was saying. Like, he might have some sort of a brain damage. He might have suffered some sort of brain damage by Fury, in all honesty.
No,
if he's going to go
doing that stuff before the losses.
He was doing stuff like that, yeah?
Before.
Yeah. Was he doing it? Was he doing it before the loss?
I don't know what he was doing, but he was.
No. Look, Deontay says a lot of things, dude, but I don't believe he'll do this.
No, but you have to listen to me. You have to respect. You have to listen. When you say stuff, yeah, watch it, yeah. You're a grown man, yeah. and I have to take your word for it. So he's a grown man as well. So I have to take his word for it as well. Yeah? At this stage, I'm not gonna lie to you, it's becoming all a laughing stock. Yeah, Malik Scott wants Wilder to stay because of his own for his own reason, for his own gains. Yeah, nothing to do with Wilder, making history and stuff like that. He wants to get a lot of credit. He wants to use Wilder's name. Everybody wants to use Wilder's name. Yeah, leave him be now. Look, he's clearly, you can tell he suffered a lot of like injuries and damage. With that interview with that guy Brian, the ex basketball player,
Yeah.
Deontay, in that entire interview, he seemed to be shaking a lot. I don't know if you guys noticed that as well. He's constant. He's like literally shaking.
I do that when I sit.
No, but he's shaking. I've never seen him do that. I don't know. I need to look at other interviews, but to me, oh, you do that a lot, yeah?
Shaking my leg, yeah. When I'm sitting down, I do.
Okay. Well, yeah, but you might have some sort of condition. Then I don't know. That you're not aware of.
Tyrone, you got a condition.
You know what I mean? I don't know, man. But that's not everybody else. Is sat normal, and then the man is literally sat down shaking. Like, I don't know, man. I'm just giving my honest opinion right now. I've defended Deontay, and I will continue to defend him. But I'm just saying what needs to be said. And people are gonna laugh at him at this stage. Like, if he comes back, what was he gonna fight? Ruiz? I'm hearing there might be a third fight with Ortiz. What are we doing here? Come off of it.
Look, me personally, I just really want to. I cannot bear to see him in the ring ever again. It's gonna kill me if I see him in the ring again.
He lost against Fury now. Okay, whether we want to say he was on coke or not, it's happened. Okay, he got absolutely battered in the second fight. Obviously, Fury cheated, as we all explained, and then the same thing happened in the third fight. Yeah, same thing happened in the third fight. Although people like Tay Jones was there to look at the gloves and stuff like that, and there was no padding in the gloves, and they still went ahead with the fight. And to top it all off, he used the same gloves as Tyson Fury was using. Biggest mistake of his life, because that's how he broke his hand. Okay, he played his game. He danced to Fury's tune, which you shouldn't. None of the premier boxing champions helped him out. This was all about Fury. They helped out, like everybody helped out Fury, man. And to some extent, even Malik Scott, he was dancing to Fury's tune as well. It's a laughing stock, and he's picking up Fury and all that sort of stuff, and then he's making fool out of himself, saying, Fury, bust his eardrums, and then now Fury got some sort of ammunition to laugh at him, saying, "Oh well, I both nailed you guys then, isn't it?" It's just like, yeah, my God, man, and now he's saying like, oh, he's teasing the fans now, saying like, oh, I want to see if I need to do this, if I need to come back or not after this ritual magic, whatever he's gonna do. Just it's frustrating, man. It's frustrating, bro, man. Give me 1 second. I'll be back. 1 second.
I can't disagree. I did hear Mo speaking of this the other day, so I can verify for sure, that he's speaking the truth. But yeah, we really appreciate your input, Mo. We like it. I think Sugar Hill said he's done with Fury now. Did he?
I think he said that about the Muhammad Ali's grandson.
Oh, Nika Ali Walsh.
Air quotations.
Yeah.
I mean, anybody could tattoo boxing gloves on their chest or on their bicep. It doesn't mean you could fight.
Yep.
A pair of boxing gloves on a tether. Hung up. Come on. J-Rock had that on his arm.
J-Rock needs to just shut his mouth. That's what he needs to do.
He
He's
might
like, I
even
don't think Jared Hurd wants the rematch. Then he loses.
Yeah, Nico Ali is a scam. It's a top prank scam.
Nico Ali. Well, I think a big person to blame is his mother.
Bad wench.
His mother is just
She's a bad wench.
just using this kid for money.
Yep.
That's what it is. But yeah, I'm gonna have to wrap it up. But Mo says he wants to come back on, so I'll just I mean, you two can stay on. It's getting late over here. I mean, I don't stay up until 1 a.m. in the morning like some of you guys, but
I haven't slept all night. I usually don't sleep till 6 in the morning, dude. I'm in transition right now. I'm holding out on big money. Holding out for big money.
You're a nocturnal mammal.
Situation and the offers I've turned down.
Oh, really?
Well, I've already told you.
Well, I got a question. How did you you didn't play again?
Did I what?
On rank did you do ranked or unranked today?
Yeah, we went 3-2.
You cut out, Tyrone.
We went 3-2.
Oh, okay. So you got the better of it. That's good.
A +1, I guess.
Yeah. Hey Mo, I'm gonna hop off in a couple minutes, but you and Tyrone can stay on here just because I gotta do some stuff and it's late over here.
You're muted, Mo. You're muted. You're muted, Mo.
Oh, what time is it up there in Australia?
Well, you guys won't find it just that late, but it's 9:35 now.
No. It's late. I've been sleeping early, like lately. Like I've been like a few months ago, I was like, following the American time and all that, and I was finding myself sleeping like 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock in the morning. Nowadays, I just sleep like 11, 12 UK time.
Yeah.
I can't do it no more, man. I can't even stay up for the American fights no more, man. Like that's too late for me. That's too late. That's like
Before I go, Mo, I got a question for you.
Yeah.
Who will win the fight this weekend? Amir Khan or Kell Brook?
I think Amir Khan is gonna win that fight by a decision.
Yeah, I think so too.
Yeah, because I think what it is like, obviously we know like that Amir Khan got faster hand, he's got faster feet. Kell Brook, he's angry, he's gonna come with emotion. And we know like emotion doesn't win you fights. You can be aggressive, that ain't gonna win you fight, It's best to be like just chilled. Amir Khan seems to be chilled, relaxed. He's gonna, stick to his boxing game. And I say he's even tried to shake his hand the other day. And Kell Brook is just angry. And I think sometimes, I learned a lot from the Wilder Fury fight. Being angry, man, ain't gonna help you, man. It's about being calm. If I'm gonna fight you, Watcher, I have to be calm. I can't be angry with you. If I'm angry and aggressive, the whole game plan is gonna go out of the window, man. So going forward, man, I ain't gonna believe none of these guys that hyped up, that say like, oh, I'm gonna mess you about, I'm gonna fuck you up, this and that. Nah, man. Look at Derek Sora. He's aggressive. He never wins no fights. So Amir Khan is gonna school Kell Brook and possibly might even stop him. But I'm gonna be on the safe side though. He's gonna get a decision win.
Yeah, I like it. I'm gonna end my stream now, but you guys can hang around on the thing here.
No. I'm gonna go now. Anyway, it's like I'm out. I was already out on my missus in it when I was just in the car. We just came in the house. I'm just about to eat something in it. I was listening to you guys in it while I was out. As you guys seen, that I was in the car, but I just wanted to put my frustration out there, just like you lot. But yeah, man, yeah, it's good to for you to go live now and then, man. But yeah, I'm not motivated, man. But yeah.
Yeah, we understand. But we appreciate you coming on, Mo. It's always good to have you on. Rajai,
yeah.
Good to have you in the chat. And I'll see you guys around. Peace out.
Peace out, guys, man. Safe.